they found him not guilty. Now, getting back onto the 1993 case, which arguably is what people are still convinced this is what makes Michael Jackson guilty. In fact, the 1993 situation is the exact opposite.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really hush money, so the settlement is always misrepresented. What happened was the Chandlers made a police report and filed a civil suit at the same time. And then the police investigation hit a brick wall because the police couldn't find any evidence that Michael Jackson had done anything wrong. The boy first said he wasn't accused, then changed his story and said he was accused. He only changed his story after his father gave him a drug called sodium amytal, which sounds insane, but the dad actually admitted it in a TV interview. And sodium amytal at the time was thought to be a truth serum. It turned out to be the exact opposite. Years of research later connected it to all sorts of false UFO abduction memories and all kinds of stuff. So the boy's testimony was not credible. They carried out a surprise raid on Neverland and found no incriminating evidence. And then they served a warrant on Michael Jackson, which forced him to pose for a naked photo shoot because the boy said he could accurately describe Michael Jackson's genitals. And then when they took the photographs from that photo shoot, they didn't match the description. So the police case was in tatters. And then what happened was the civil suit was still going through the legal system at the usual rate. And the judge ordered everybody in the case to be deposed, meaning they had to give evidence under oath on video. And Michael Jackson's lawyers were up in arms saying, well, hang on a minute. The American Constitution gives him a right to a fair criminal trial. And there is an active, open police investigation. It's very possible that he's going to stand a criminal trial, and you want him to give away his defense in a civil case. What that means is the prosecutors have a front row seat for your defense, and then they can tailor their case to work around it. So, for instance, if you have an alibi in the civil case, then when they bring the criminal case, they just change the dates. So they destroy your defense by making you give it away in a kind of a pointless civil case where all that's at stake is money, and then you've lost your defense when you come to fight for your life in a criminal case. And so Michael Jackson's lawyers fought for months to try to get this decision reversed, and only when it got right down to the wire and he was about to be deposed did they settle the civil case. And the civil settlement specifically, firstly, did not admit any wrongdoing, and secondly, had a provision written into it that everybody involved was still entitled to testify in a criminal proceeding. So the reason Michael Jackson didn't stand trial was not because of the settlement. He didn't stand trial because the case was so weak that in the end they couldn't bring a criminal case. They took the case to 2 grand juries in America, and both grand juries rejected it.